Actually, I read a book called Dark Light by a Norwegian author called Mette Nuth, and she wrote about a book like it happens around 70 or something in Norway when they had the plague. So it's a story of a young girl about the age of 12 getting the plague and being removed from society to a plague hospital, and like basically having to learn all the values in life within those 2 years while her fingers are dropping off and there's only death around her and she's trying to find out. It's sad, but it's very hopeful. There's some light at the end of the tunnel. So she's trying to kind of like find her God, something to believe in within that realm of just death and dying and people losing their faith in life in general. So I find that really inspiring, and I wrote a song called Dark Light. And then at the end of the day, we have a couple of different ideas, but we thought that as this new album was the first properly released album in the States, Southern America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, we thought that it's cool because the band's name is such a short and simple thing, a hymn. So we thought that hymn, Dark Light, is something that you can't forget. It's very easy to remember, and it describes sort of like the contradictory nature of what we're trying to do with the music as well. Trying to incorporate the sweetness and melody of U2 mixed with then the bit more brutal side of maybe even Black Sabbath or so. It did back in the day. We started off as His Infernal Majesty, wanted like a really spooky name in the vein of Black Sabbath, and we played this like 70s rip-off type of thing with wearing bell bottoms and all that. And then we shortened it up, and we had a bit of a name at the club circuit in Finland, in Helsinki. So we thought that it's more useful to use the same name when we started working on the real proper band. And actually, I just met Ollie a few months ago, and he said that His Infernal Majesty is an absolutely fantastic title for a band. So now I'm starting to believe in it again. Well, we recorded one album in the past in the studio called Rockfield in Monmouth, Wales, and the thing we learned about that process was just the fact that it's very good for a band to be away from home when recording an album, because that gives us 24 hours a day time to really concentrate when living in the residential studio. So you don't have anything else to do besides maybe playing chess and watching TV. So we wanted to do the same again now, and because we wanted to work with Tim Palmer as a producer. He's an Englishman, but he's been living for the past 10 years in Los Angeles, and he scouted this beautiful old mansion that used to be actually a nunnery, and on the top of a hill in Silver Lake, just like half an hour drive away from the seedy Sunset Strip. And we thought that's a beautiful idea also because Warner Music's their headquarters is in Burbank, California, and then we recorded the album there for within 2 months, and then flew over to Electric Lady to mix it in New York, because Sire's headquarters are in New York. So it was kind of like us introducing ourselves and our method of working to the record company people, and on the other hand also living one dream. When we started out being like 5 finished bastards, hoping that we'd get somewhere one day. That of course it's one of those dreams to be able to be in a rock band and record in the States, and preferably LA. So that's what happened. It was good times, Well, kind of. I think more actually. It's hard to say. Most of us are schoolmates, so we've been knowing each other from maybe when we were like 9 or 10 years old. I played music around 20 years, so we've been playing in different bands together before. So it wasn't kind of. It's hard to say when it all started. I'd say in the womb. We never set any goals. I think that every day is a goal in itself, just to wake up in the morning and try to get something done. So in that sense, yeah, it's cool. I never had the possibility of traveling before, and it's nice to go to different places, meeting different people, making friends all around the world, and going to cool restaurants and bars, and it's good fun. Well, keeps on changing. At times we're very dramatic and inanimate, and at times we're really just pure Iggy Pop and the Stooges kind of, rock your socks off kind of, sweat, blood and tears kind of thing. So it keeps on changing. We're pretty young as a band anyway. We play maybe 400 gigs together, but it's still, you know, it's nice that it still develops and things keep on changing. We just had a new lighting technician, so the visuals are really different from what we've done before. But we'll see. We'll see. It's all depending on the, you know, the audience as well. You know, if they're, you know, shake their buttocks and, you know, sing their arses off, of course, then that reflects on performance as well. We, for some reason, have been very well known of gaining the attention of very kind of goth-influenced young people, especially girls. So I'd say that there's probably plenty of people dressed in black and wearing too much black eyeliner than they should be. Well, it keeps on changing. It's very weird that when we play, let's say, Warsaw, Poland, that when we play there, we play in front of 4,000 12-year-old girls. And then in like certain areas in the world, you know, like let's say when we play Nottingham, there's like people made from 16 to 40 and more like rockers, and then skate kids and a couple of goths every year, you know, here and there. But it's very different. That's kind of also one of the things that keeps us changing as a live band and also makes it very interesting. Because somewhere we're considered being like pop idols, somewhere we're underground band, and somewhere we're something in between. So. Well, I've always been a big fan of his chosen music for his films. You know, I love Angelo Badalamenti's soundtrack work. You know, and then you know, he was the reason why we picked Wicked Game into our repertoire. You know, when we started out, we had this really rocking version of Chris Isaac's Wicked Game, and I heard it for the first time in Wild at Heart by David Lynch.